All right, some breaking news coming in the Sheena Bora murder case. The main accused, Indrani, has been granted bail. That's the breaking news coming in. Indrani getting bail. The main accused in Sheena Bora murder case has been granted bail by court. All right, let's go across to Meenakshi joining us for more on this. Meenakshi, what more details can you share with us?
Well, this is big breaking news coming in from the Supreme Court. The big news pertaining to Indrani Mukherjea getting bail from the Supreme Court in the Sheena Bora murder case. She had former Attorney General Mr. Mukul Rohtgi represent her today in the Supreme Court, who pointed out as to how she's been in jail since past 3.5 years. She's already been in custody for the last 6.5 years. He's pointing out to the fact in the Supreme Court as to how the trial has not progressed since the last 11 months. The total number of witnesses examined is 237 that need to be examined, out of which 68 have been examined. Mukul Rohtgi also pointing out in the Supreme Court as to how her husband, Peter Mukherjea, has already been granted parole. Indrani declined parole herself. Is what was pointed out before the Supreme Court by the former Attorney General, Mr. Mukul Rohtgi, seeking bail for Indrani Mukherjea. But the big news, the Supreme Court has granted bail to Indrani Mukherjea in the Sheena Bora murder case. She's been under custody for the last 6.5 years. That is one of the grounds that has perhaps worked in her favor. And the other ground has been Mr. Mukul Rohtgi pointing out and insisting before the Supreme Court as to how the trial has not progressed since the last 11 months. So on account of the trial not progressing for these many months, for an accused to continue to be incarcerated is a ground for bail, according to the former Attorney General. But the big news is this is the Sheena Bora murder case that we're talking about. Indrani Mukherjea getting bail from the Supreme Court after about 6 years nearly in custody, out of which 3.5 years have been in jail.
Meenakshi, this case has seen several twists and turns, claims and counterclaims. The Sheena Bora murder case. Take us through some of them.
Well, that's right. You see, the very fact that she is an accused who's the mother of Sheena Bora, that in itself has generated a lot of debate and curiosity in the public and also the legal fraternity. But the fact of the matter here is that Peter Mukherjea also is a co-accused in this case, but he turned approver to the investigating agency, in this case the CBI, after which he was granted parole. But the crux of this case always has been Indrani and her purported involvement and her purported role. We are saying purported and alleged because it is still a matter of trial, remember. She has to be proven to be guilty, and that is something that the trial outcome will, show. So therefore, her purported role in the entire, Sheena Bora murder case generated so much scrutiny and debate, given the fact that she's the mother of Sheena Bora. But clearly, this is a bail application. This was a bail proceeding before the Supreme Court. Remember that there is a disparate trial process which will go on to shed light and prove whether she's guilty or not. But insofar as bail is concerned, criminal jurisprudence across the world, including in India, bail is the norm and jail is an exception. So what has worked today in her favor in the Supreme Court has been the fact that it has been a former Attorney General Mukul Rohtgi arguing her case. He has called this case bizarre. Of course, that is something, again, we underline as a subject matter and outcome of the trial proceedings, which have not progressed in 11 months. So that is something.
All right, we'll try and reconnect with Meenakshi. So Meenakshi reporting there. The big news coming out of the Supreme Court in the Sheena Bora murder case. Indrani Mukherjea getting bail after 6.5 years. Mukul Rohtgi, former Attorney General, arguing her case that the case has not progressed in so many months. And now Indrani Mukherjea has been granted bail in this really high-profile case. CBI had opposed her bail plea, but Supreme Court going ahead and granting bail to Indrani Mukherjea in the Sheena Bora murder case.